What is up, everyone? This is your boy Mars. Today we got some more drag cars to tune for you. As you guys see, if you can kind of tell what it is, this is a Holden. It's called the Holden Monaro. Really nice car. You can actually drop in 1,500 horsepower into this thing. So I'm gonna show you guys one tune with 1,000 and one tune with 1,500. Also put up the share code there so you guys can see that as well. Show you guys the full build on both of them and also how to drive them, launch them, and the tune on both of them. So like always, everybody new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and let's get right to it, guys. So we're going to start off with 1,000 horsepower. As you guys see, the car is a 1973 Holden HQ Monaro GTS 350. What a name on this car it is. 6.2 liter V8 is what we're going to firstly drop in here. It's going to be a really nice popular engine. A lot of people are going to be using this engine, but maybe you put a little bit of weight into it because it does weigh 2,400 pounds. Besides that, it got 1,000 horsepower, 846 on that torque. And that's what we're going to leave in there, and also leave it rear-wheel drive, of course. Put in the twin turbos. Twin turbos a lot better than the superchargers. Even though you do get instant torque from the superchargers, it does tend to spin on you way more with a supercharger, and you do not get top end with a supercharger. So do not put the supercharger and put the twin turbos. Besides that, we are going to put almost every single thing on here race besides the oil and cooling. As you guys see, the oil and cooling gives you a difference of like 8 or 9 horsepower, which doesn't really do much, but it does gain a lot of weight, so no need for that. We are going to put the flywheel on there. It does give us better top end with the flywheel. The flywheel used to make the car spin a lot back in the good old days, but now with the flywheel gives you some really good top end. Race on the brakes there. Besides that, rally the suspension. The suspension with rally has been the best suspension setup for drag racing for like about three or four Forzas now. Ever since it was discovered, having the softer suspension with rally gives you a really overall good performance for the top end, and also that rebound and bump stiffness distribution as well. No roll cage, full weight reducted, and then everything else put on their race to reduce some more weights. All of these parts are just simply going to be race, nothing to go crazy with on here. And then we're going to go right to the drag tires. We got drag tires, of course. Make sure not to put the semi-slicks. Make sure to put these drag tires. If not, you will spin like crazy. No width in the front, full width in the rear at 345s. Really nice, massive back wheels there. And then any wheels you guys like that are super light. Got these whole shots on there. Really old school looking wheels. Besides that, the sides of the wheels, leave it alone at 14 and also 14. And if you guys want to do the spacers to make it look more aggressive there with the spacers, go ahead. So that is it. Besides that, all you can do here is put this hood here to reduce some more weight. You got a couple more different hood options there you can do as well, but you will reduce some weight with the car. And everything else is just going to be Forza stuff, so we're not going to put any of that stuff. Now let's go right to the tune, guys. 55 in the front, 15 in the rear. 1.80 to 60, 3.80 to 100. Traps around a little higher than 220. We're going to go here. We got 220 as our final drive. First gear is 4. Second gear 260. Third gear 190. Fourth gear 145. And fifth gear 115. We got just go everything zeroed out in 7. Then we got here 65 and 65, so we just got to go straight here to 65, 65. Very nice and smooth here for you guys. Boom. Then we got soft in the front, stiff in the rear at 510. You can do 510, 512, that's fine with me. It'll all work out the same. Besides that, have the car race all the way up. Equal distribution at 120, 20, and 1. Nothing with this, and 100 and 100. So that is it with the tune. Let's bring it out for a little spin, and then we're gonna go and take it to the track. Let's just take it to the track. Let's do that. Let's just fast travel to the track because I got 2 tunes to show you guys. So let's go fast travel over here to the track. Remember, this track is a 0.6 of a mile, so it's not quite a half a mile. It's actually a little longer than a half a mile. But it is a main track that everybody goes and races on. The car is tuned for a quarter mile. Mainly all these cars will be used more for quarter mile, these muscle cars. To launch the car, it's going to be e-brake, gas, and clutch. So real quickly, you want the car to do a rev up You don't want it to do that right there. You see how it just goes up like that? No, you want it to actually rev up. The rev up will look like this, like that. Now that's the kind of rev up you want. Once you do that rev up by pressing the e-brake and gas, you want the car to hold the rev high. So the best way of doing that is by pressing down the clutch. So we just go up here, e-brake, gas, and clutch, holds it at a higher RPM. We got 22 pounds of boost, torque is 628, 3600 RPMs. Let go of the clutch and e-brake, and there you go, guys. Super nice car. Remember, this car is a base 2, so you do have some more wiggle room to make it a lot quicker there. Traps 184. The other engine makes it trapped over the 200 miles per hour range. But remember, this is primarily going to be used more for the quarter mile. So like always, guys, e-brake, gas, clutch. If you go high like that, you can tap on the clutch really quickly, and then you can just hold the clutch. It'll go back down to a higher number, back to the same 3600 RPMs. You let go of the clutch and the e-brake. There you go. Very, very simple. So let me show you guys my settings really quickly before you guys are messing up. So make sure to be standard on steering wheel. Do not go to simulation. Standard steering wheel will always get you the grip you want. Besides that, manual with clutch is always a must. If you're not used to manual with clutch, please practice. It will make your car a lot quicker. And everything else turned off. You can even turn that off as well. So that is it. Let's go and load up the other tune. Load up the other tune, and then we're gonna have now 1500 horsepower, which is actually one of my favorite, or it is my favorite sounding V8 still. I think there was another V8 that came out that sounded really good too. But this V8 sounds amazing. Let's go and load up that tune here. Let's go down here. So now we got the 1500 horsepower rear wheel drive tune. Once you put this engine in the car, you automatically get 1500 horsepower, so you don't have to do no upgrades for the engine. Besides that, everything else is exactly the same as the LS engine. So once you put this one here, you got 1500 horsepower, 11 foot-pounds of torque, weighs 2600 pounds. Make sure to leave the car rear wheel drive. After that, you just got these parts to put on here, which is exactly the same as the 6.2 liter V8. So as you guys see, no roll cage, blah 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 blah. Now let's go right over here. Same stuff, just everything on here race. And then with the tires, of course, drag tires, no width in the front, full width in the rear. You guys know what I'm talking about. So yep, so exactly the same stuff. Make sure to put the hood on there. Let's go to the tune. I'd like to show you guys the tune so you guys can adjust the tune and make it quicker. So we got 1.90 to 60. It is a little longer in that first gear because if not, it will spin. So it's a little bit of practice there with this rear wheel drive, unless you guys make it all wheel drive, and then that's it, cheat your way through it. 55 in the front, 15 in the rear. We got 3.6 0 to 60. Traps 250s now. Now here we go, guys. 220 final drive, 3, 220, 170, 130, 115. It's topping out there in fifth gear. And then you can just go everything zeroed out, 6 point there, zeroed out in 7. That'll be fine there. And also you can go 65, 65. It doesn't make a matter. Doesn't make a matter. I like the way I talk. Doesn't make a matter. Doesn't really matter what it is. Make sure to be soft in the front, stiff in the rear at 550. Then have the car race all the way up to the sky. And there we go. Equal distribution at 1, 20, 21. Nothing with this or this, and 100 and 100. So that is it, man. Let's bring this thing outside to the half a mile, because this is now a half a mile vehicular. Alrighty, let's bring it outside here. Hope the weather is not. So we're in that one season that the weather is crazy. Got some Toyota truck and a Toyota RAV4, which I really don't care for, but I might make a video if you guys care for it. To launch the car is just e-brake and gas. Very easy. 22 pounds of boost torque is, wow, 11 foot-pounds of torque. You let go of that, and then if you don't make the tires hot or spin the tires there, once you come out of the vestibule, you will spin like you guys saw. But yeah, the car does a 205 normally. on the half a mile there, so it's not bad. Not a bad looking car here with 1500 horsepower. Also a pretty cool looking car overall. So remember to get the car's tires hot, just do reverse burnouts there. You can barely see the smoke. Get those tires hot, e-brake gas. There you go, man. Just e-brake gas. Now it hooks even more. The rest of the gears are super slow. Remember, not slow, but short. That's what I meant. It's short. And as you guys saw, the car does 205s there in the half a mile, man. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys really like this thing. Subscribe, enjoy, and I will always see you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody. Bye bye.